I believe in the power of praying. I believe in the power of praying. My sophomore year in high school, I was always a healthy guy who was athletic. It was out in the hot sun. It was about 100 degrees that day. After running 2 laps around the track, I started to feel nausea and had the worst back pain. Walking towards my next class, I started feeling my whole body numb and my back pain getting worse. I walked towards the nurse's office to see if I could lay down. As I walked into the door, the numbness of my whole body worsened. Within seconds, I thought I was done for. I had no chance of being rescued. I couldn't breathe and I just lost consciousness as I dropped to the hard, cold floor. Hours later, I woke up in the hospital. My mom was right next to me, weeping and praying in Spanish. I had an air mask attached to my face and a needle stuck to my right arm. I looked at her and I saw her praying. I felt bad that I had just put my mom through this situation. Luckily for me, she was able to get off of work to see me at the hospital. I raised my arm up and had put my hands on top of my mother's hands. She was now weeping in happiness that I was alive. Even after I woke up, she grabbed my arm and kept praying and thanking God for keeping me alive. Her prayers were answered and I was happy she was next to me, supporting me through my first hospital incident. Before that day, I never really understood the meaning of praying. I thought it was a joke and had absolutely no value. I thought, how can someone who is dead still bring joy and hope to people? My mom's response when I was younger was, even though you can't see him, he is always watching over everyone and keeping everyone safe. The day I collapsed has haunted and changed the way I really feel about God. That day was when I needed God and my mom with me to help me survive the bad pain I had gone through. Luckily for me, I had the help of my mom's praying. When we left the hospital, I had asked my mom, how long were you praying for me? She said, as soon as I got the call from the school saying that you were in the hospital. I had an epiphany at this time. I realized that when I was unconscious in the hospital, my mom was praying for me the whole time. Even though physically she was not present at the time, spiritually, my mom and God were beside me, watching over me the whole time. Over time, I realized God is real. He loves me and He loves everyone else. To this day, I still believe in the power of praying.